I'm in Yosh, Nevada, and I stopped because there was a bucket line stretched across the highway, Highway 93. The lines are up there. You can see the dirt. Looks like it's an active grade right now, so these would be kind of, you can see the mounds where they found it in. Pushed it out, and there's a little building right there. And this is what caught my eye down on the other leg of 93. I'm in the business loop, and the one I was going on was the truck. And then I saw this bucket line. If you look, there's metal buckets hanging on that bucket line right on the hill there. And it was taking ore down somewhere to be processed. And it's just like a ski lift on this old building here. It's super windy. The van is drive with the wind, but it's pretty amazing open space with nobody around, hardly any cars, all through Nevada, and it's high elevation. I'm at like 6,600 feet right now, and I've crossed peaks that are over 7,500 feet, but I've stayed consistently. The lowest I think I've gotten is like 5,800 feet. So I'm just way up here on these high plateaus, high mountain desert, and I'm probably 2.5 hours to Zion from here, but it's just amazing views, amazing vistas with nobody around, and just stretching my legs a little bit. Driven about 4 hours already today, but you can see there's another mine down there, down in that area there, and it's just massive vistas. It's early in the morning, 5:53 a.m. The camera may have a different time because I think I'm in a different time zone right now in Pacific, but it's just unbelievably, amazingly beautiful. If you haven't ever seen this in your lifetime, it's time to see it. So this is the entrance shack. I don't think anybody's working yet because it's before office hours, and you can enter the park before I just have a warning about the tunnel, but I've already been through it. And we're going to the tunnel. So this area is called Checkerboard Mesa, and if you look at the checkerboards in the mountain, I don't know if it's caused by wind, storms, not sure, but it's simply an amazing view. You're gonna have to be patient with me on the filming. The camera's gonna be all over the place just because the road is really windy, and when I go through the tunnel, I won't film the tunnel because there's really nothing to see and it's super dark. But right now I'm catching it right at sunrise, and I just saw some people and they said that the parking lot is already filling up. So I'm heading down there now to get myself a parking spot. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. Otherwise, you got to go out of the park, which I'm not excited about. And they have paid metered parking on the side of the street. But like I said, I'm not excited about that. Hopefully, I'll get a spot in the parking lot because I'm going to be here all day until 5 o'clock when the rangers leave, and then I head back out this road, and I'm going to go to Bryce Canyon because this is such a beautiful drive. It's just incredible. And I got to find dispersed camping. Maybe I'll stay again right where I stayed and then hit Bryce in the morning. Unbelievable. Look at this. So this road is closed to vehicle traffic during the day. The only way to see where I stopped a minute ago, the only way to see it is to take a shuttle bus. So if you get into the park before that, then you can see it. So yesterday, right here on the side of this hill, there were some of those horned sheep or goats or whatever they are, right there eating some of the grass. Probably one of the most amazing drives I've ever done. I mean, it's just every corner there's an unbelievable picturesque view of scenery that you just don't see. Unbelievable. Obviously, it looks more dramatic in person. Your eyes pick up way more detail than the camera does. Rotate hands here. Camera's heavy. Unbelievable. Look at that thing. zoom in just a little bit, catch a little more detail. I think I'm coming to the pretty quick here to the entrance of the tunnel, so as soon as I can see it. I'll shut it off when I go through the tunnel because there's really nothing to see. It's a long tunnel though, and it's right through the middle of this mountain. It's crazy. Oh no, this is the short tunnel. There's another tunnel that's long that I haven't got to yet. Hands again. Sorry, I almost dropped the camera. It's easier for me to hold it with my left hand for some reason. So I just saw a sign said tunnel ahead. And the idea is, wow, look at the parking. People do day hikes while they're on here. I guess once you get your vehicle here, they don't do anything about it. But I'm not doing any day hikes. I'm going down to the bottom of the valley and I'm going to ride my bike through the valley. And there's like a little short hike that you can do down below. Alright. Here's the tunnel entrance, the long tunnel. Alright, so go ahead and turn it off now. And this is the exit of the tunnel. And look at that view. Unbelievable. Simply incredible. Unbelievable. It's crazy. It's already warm out. It's 6:15 and it's 74 degrees out right now, according to the van. Gee whiz, what a view. So when you head east right now, I'm heading east just only because the road's taking me that way, but it'll head back west. And when I go west, the rock face is starting to see the sunlight that's coming over that ridge right there. And I zoomed in on this rock feature that's unbelievable. It's like a natural arch where part of it fell away, or it's really interesting to look at. Obviously the naked eye looks at it better than this camera, so I had to zoom in to get the white balance to change. But this side is starting to get the sunlight, and now I'm heading back west. If I caught this at the right time, it would be an unbelievable, like slow-mo, where the sun, as the sun's coming up on it. But I got to get down to the parking, unfortunately. Parking's impacted. See, like that, like the sun's catching that rock face. Unbelievable. I gotta watch the road. It's super curvy. It's a long way down there. That's pretty unbelievable. I gotta put the van in more of a manual so I don't ride the brakes the whole time. Not that low. There we go. I think I found the right gear now. The RPMs aren't screaming. Car by. It's riding my ass. It's definitely warm out. Got the windows open at 76 as I'm dropping down into this canyon. It seems like it's getting warmer, even though the sun's not out, like all the way yet. It's not even in, shining in the canyon yet. Wow, look at that. Unbelievable. Sorry, sinus is draining from altitude to valley floor here. So I stopped yesterday and parked right next to this big rock and had my lunch. Look at that massive boulder waiting to come down. Holy crap. That thing's probably 50 feet by 50 feet easy. This is how I'm starting my day today. Pretty awesome. Let's see, sit at home, worry about it, stress nothing right now. This is stress relief, unbelievable. How's this for a view? Best way to see this park, I think, unless you're a hiker, is on an e-bike, because this is incredible. I feel like a grain of sand next to all this. I reached the end of the line on the road where the bus shuttle goes, and this is what I found. Stunning. This is my campsite at Big Basin State Park, southern Utah, between Bryce Canyon and Capitol Reef. What the hell is that? So this is where the road, I guess, came from. Unbelievable view. And that's the road down there. I'll be going on. This place is unreal. Too bad the smoke's going on right now from the fire. Otherwise, it's quite the view. So this is Dixie National Forest, coming not too far from Bryce. It's unbelievable again. The red rocks are just crazy. Crazy drive. Look at those balanced rocks.
Turn left on Highway 12.
Dixie National Forest. I just got to Bryce Canyon. Fortunately, the smoke from the fire is not real bad. There's a fire not too far from here. It's incredible. A little windy. A lot windy. Bryce Point, 8,300 feet elevation. I'm gonna go over there. At least every time you stop. This is just right along the highway. It's by Escalante. It's like 30 miles from Escalante. It's called the Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument. Just out along the highway here. Glad I stopped where I did last night at the Kodachrome Basin State Park. Worked out really good. Beautiful this morning, just getting up early. All you hear is birds, and I was in this canyon that was just beautiful. Had all the services that I needed, toilet, showers, it was great. I'll zoom in here. Some of the rock features are amazing. right on the side of the road. So I'm on scenic byway 12 in Utah, in southern Utah, headed from Kodachrome Basin State Park towards Capitol Reef. This is my drive. It's just incredible. So this is where the road, I guess, came from. Unbelievable view. And that's the road down there. I'll be going on. Is that real? Too bad the smoke's going on right now from the fire. Otherwise, quite the view. This one I kind of expected to be better. Right here. Oh yeah. Wow. Zoom in a little bit. My eye can make out detail in the rock. There's like waves in the rock. You don't really see it with the camera probably, but the eye, it's amazing. It's like this rock has waves in it, or layers. Maybe you see it now. It's massive. Unbelievable views. Obviously there was water down there. All those trees. Incredible. Yep, this is how I'm spending my day. Pretty rough. It's the Escalante River. Looks like it's like fully grown in. Oh, there you can see a little bit of water. Oh my God, what a view. What a view. Wow, this is hanging over the road. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable beauty. Changes in the colors. Whoa, that is cool. Looks like there's quite a few vehicles down there. I'm not really interested in stopping at this place, but must be a area. It said Lower Falls, so maybe the river, there's a little area of the river that has some small waterfalls. Beautiful. Climbing 5,500 feet. Everything's high desert here. It's only 76 outside according to the van, but when you're standing in the sun, it's pretty intense. But dry heat. I'm at the summit scenic overlook. And it's about 9,500 feet up here. Airs are still adjusting. It's called Boulder Mountain Road. There's another panoramic pullover spot at 8,700 feet up on top of this mountain. My ears have been really popping. Got as high as 9,600 feet. It's crazy. Try and film this a little better. It's insane. It's filling the full view of your eyes, which is like almost 180 degrees. Oh my God. Incredible. About 5 miles, or no, 9 miles to Capitol Reef State Park. And if the views are like, or National Park, if the views are like this, unbelievable. Staying there tonight. Wow. That's about all you can say is wow. See a job I'm doing. But I'm trying to watch the road, which is more important. It's just stunning. The whole thing, as far as you can see. Unbelievable. Look at that. Wow. So here's my Monday morning drive on to Moab, Capitol Reef. Kind of a disappointment. They had the scenic drive closed, and my back left leg is not good enough to do the about 500 feet of vertical. It's the up's not a problem, it's the down. But anyway, beside the point. This is incredible morning drive, just piddling along right here on Highway 28. Going slow, nobody's out. It's 6:50 in the morning, and of course I'm an early riser, so I'm getting to see the beauty of the sunrise. Really pretty drive through this canyon. Just past the Hickman Bridge entrance to take a hike, but like I said, not doing that today. But I'm enjoying the morning drive and my morning coffee. Forgot to mention, it's about 55 degrees. Dry air, because altitude's just under 5,200, at just about 5,200 feet here. So Tahoe cabin is about 6,000 feet, to give you a reference. Yeah, I know it's rough. Somebody's got to do it, though. Somebody's got to do it. And that somebody is me. Little cabin there on the side. Made out of, looks like adobe mud bricks. Or whatever mud they got here. It's like I'm only driving about 35 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, just to take it all in, because it's incredible. It's just incredible. And there's nobody on the road this early, so loving it. Lifestyle. Unbelievably beautiful. Every corner is just amazing. The stream's going to the left of me, you can't see it, but like a cave back in there. To the rock's just kind of broken off. And of course, I'm catching the morning sun on the walls of this. There's the stream off to the left. And there's a breeze, as you can see, the trees are moving. Pretty good little breeze too. It's always blowing out here. At least the time that I'm here, it's been blowing. So I'm driving into Goblin Valley State Park. That highway that I said, well, I think I said 24, it was actually, or 28, it's actually 24. But I'm gonna check this place out. Probably have an entry fee, but I'm just meandering, man. I'm about 50 miles an hour the whole way. Just take it all in. This is Goblin Valley State Park. If you hear me breathing, it's because I've been hiking, not exerting myself, but still, I think it's about 5,000 feet here. Just walking around these, checking it out. So this is the entrance into Arches National Park, the access road coming off the valley floor. Look at that rock. Holy smokes! Man, if that fell, that would crush the high-rise building. It's massive. So that's the town of Moab, off in the distance there in the green. Can't really see it, but it's in the valley. And I'm headed up the access road. I think I might stop and take a picture there in the afternoon when it's lit up with the sun. It's pretty awesome. And I am climbing quite a bit here from ground floor. Wow, look at that rock. Oh, that's the other side of it. That's the other side of that rock that I said was massive. Just down there a minute ago. And of course it's windy this morning, 77 degrees. It's 5:55 a.m. right now. I got up about 4:15 because I went to bed so early. To try and catch the sunrise on some of the rock features. Say magnificent or fantastic or awesome or wow or incredible. I mean, it just keeps getting better on this trip. These views are stunning. That's my alarm to make sure I didn't oversleep. Not a chance. Just stunning. It's called Courthouse Towers Viewpoint. I'm gonna kind of move on into where you can view the arches, and then I'll meander back out. I think it gets kind of impacted with people. And it really, ooh, look at there's a little crack in the rock there. Wow. Stunning place. This little walking trail up to the window arch. Pretty easy. There are ankle rolling locations, but I'm being careful. How's this for a view? Stunning. Look at that. Well, standing right under the arch. So I'm going to take the trail over to that arch. You can see a few people walking on it. Double arch trail. So next to this big arch There's a hole in the rock, but I believe that looks like a bird's nest. Well, I took the easy path to the famous Delicate Arch, and man, it was a goat hill. Only a mile from the parking lot, but got the heart rate up. And going down's gonna be fun. That's when my leg hurts the most. Anyway, we got it. The Green River overlook, massive, at Canyonlands National Park. So I'm right at the arch, and stunning view through it, and I'm going to show you what's over the edge on it. This is the Dinosaur National Monument. These are all found in this quarry wall. Something to the effect of 1,500 bones.
going around this? Yes. So that would...
They found over 500 dinosaurs and other animals. Say this is what it looked like. They believe, based on stuff they find, it's kind of like Jurassic Park. Would you like this thing to come up on you? Gnarly. So it's a stark contrast of the Canyonlands of Utah to Wyoming. I'm on US 189 headed dead north towards Grand Tetons, and It was a pretty interesting drive last night. I kept thinking, oh, I'll stop, and I felt good until it was dark, and then it was kind of spooky because I did see some animal crossing signs, and then what do I see right after that? A deer. So fortunately it didn't run out on the road. It saw my headlights and my driving lights, and ended up finding a real big turnout just off the side right by a river. I don't know if you were supposed to stay there or not, but I was too tired to bother with it, so I stayed, and it was fine. I did stop for fuel one time, and at some town, and I thought, oh, there's a good spot to stay here, but as soon as I got out of the car, I was swarmed by mosquitoes, and it was right kind of by a swampy river area. Again, everything's high here. It's like 6,000, I'm at 6,100 feet right now, and it's just crazy the contrast from the desert lands of Utah to the mountain plains of Wyoming. I was driving yesterday on this very high, it was like 8,200 feet, just top plain, and it was just absolutely beautiful, and there's wildflowers on the side of the road. And then I'm coming into about an hour, I believe, about 45 minutes from Jenny Lake at Grand Teton National Park. So I'm getting closer, about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that. Yesterday I drove from Moab to that place I stopped, which was about an hour away, which I think was probably 7 hours, 8 hours of driving, something to that effect. So the place I pulled off the road at about 10:30 last night because I was exhausted. It's 36 degrees, there's ice on my windshield, and I'm right next to a river. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure what river it is. It might be the Green River, but I'm not sure. It's just beautiful country up here. Beautiful. Morning drive. So I just passed a sign that said entering the Grand Teton National Park, and this is what I saw. How's that for a morning view? Thank you. I'll take it. Grand Teton. Just stunning. Look at that private jet taking off right there. Oh no, it looks commercial. It's big. Just took off from the airport at Grand Teton. Oh, just a little morning bike ride at Grand Teton National Park. Just a morning bike ride. Loving every second of it. to Yellowstone this morning and
Good morning.
And now, because it's cold in the morning, that's why I wanted to come in early. You can see the geyser plumes from just coming out of the ground. Apparently Yellowstone's kind of what they call a hot spot, where the mantle is getting closer. You can read up on it. Something to that effect. I came through here yesterday and you couldn't see nearly what you're looking at right now. It's just much more visible because of the cold, crisp morning. It's 39 degrees. I don't know if I said that a minute ago or not, but saw elk and bison. Just one bison, but a whole herd of elk off to the right this morning. I'm going straight to Old Faithful just because that's where the crowds will be. So I want to get out of there before the crowds get there. For me.
Today is Friday. So
24 is this one. First.
Tuesday.
This famous old log structured lodge. It's pretty cool. It's barely 7 stories high. Crazy. Things leaning to the left. That's the chimney or the fireplace against. Gibbons Falls in Yellowstone. A lot of water. sulfur. Bison and the deer that are here, I guess, don't know the name, but this is Lamar Valley. It's just stunningly beautiful with the wildflowers that are different colors that are, see some purples and yellows. And there must be something here because there's a bunch of cars stopped. Usually it's either elk, deer, or bison. This is Lamar Valley. It's just massive. And I'm looking to my left, so there must be something over here. Bushes up near the top of the mountain. Not sure what it is. I don't see it yet. Watch the road here. Apparently what those people were looking at wasn't there, but that's over to my right. I didn't see it. But these are all bison out here in the Lamar Valley. Just stunning and beautiful. And that's where all the people were looking at. They just came through. They say this would be like the Serengeti. If the United States had a Serengeti, it would be this Lamar Valley. Because of the wildlife, there's bison all along the river over there. You can barely make them out on the camera here, but there's tons of them. There's, yeah, watch the road. The road's not real wide right here, but there's tons and tons of bison over there by the water. And you can see them with my eye, but I don't know if you can see them with the camera. And then it's just, this valley is vast, wide, water features flowing through it. There's some kind of like guest cabins here, obviously. National Park systems making money. Lamar Rancher Station, no visitor services, so I guess it's something to do with ranching. Tons of bison over there. Like, I can't even count how many. Outside of it says it's 78, but it really feels like it's about 70. It feels super comfortable. The wind's blowing through this valley. And just unbelievably beautiful. So I'm headed towards the northeast entrance of the park. I'm going to turn around and double back and head out the north entrance. I'm not spending another day here probably because I've seen the bulk of it that I want to see. Obviously you can do hikes here and probably spend 2 weeks, but I'm not a hiker. So yeah, I looked at the binoculars, those are bison, and what those cars were stopped for is people are fishing. They're fishing this river, I think fly fishing. I guess it must be a good spot for fly fishing. I was camping last night. Somebody said that this is some of the best fishing in the world is in this area here. Imagine why. Everything's so fresh. And there's thousands of bison through this valley. And you can see the people down by the river there. Some of them just checking it out, but there are people that have been fishing along here. And the full waders. And anyway. So the traffic was backed up for a minute because this guy right here was walking on the road. Oh, there's a good shot. He's taking a big dump. There's some wild native wildlife. Deer, I imagine, of some sort, whatever they're called. I should have looked at it on the side. So I'm coming into Glacier. I'm about 26 miles from St. Mary's. Glacier National Park east entrance in Montana, and the drive has been absolutely beautiful, hardly any traffic. Climbing right now to just shy of 5,000 feet. So I'm on the Rising Sun Road at Glacier National Park, 6 a.m. It's just stunning beauty. And it's a 25-mile-an-hour road that is supposed to be picturesque, and I think so far so good. Just the wind hadn't picked up yet, so I kind of got a little bit of lake reflection on a picture, hopefully, where the mountains reflected in the lake, but it was like glass for a moment. Oh my gosh, look at that view. Stunning. Camera probably doesn't pick it up, but there's a lake down there. So this mountain is on one side. There's a lake off to the left. It looked like a fire swept through here at some point. But there's a lake down there and mountains on the other side. Just beautiful. Beautiful. I'm probably at least 100, 150 feet up above the lake where the road is, the road level. Look at the blue in that water. You can't, camera's not doing it justice, I'm sure. But there's a little shimmer on the water right now from a breeze. But before it was, I think I got a picture of that reflection. Pretty solid. Starting up again. Just stunning beauty. This road just opened up on June 16th because it gets snowed in every year. A lot of times it doesn't open, as I was reading about it, till mid-July. But I guess I got lucky on a lower snow melt. I had actually planned to go once they forecast the road to open, on late June possibly, and that's why I'm here when I am. It's June 30th today. Yeah, definitely a fire swept through here. As you can see all the dead trees. Just glad it's super clear today. Not like when I was at Bryce Canyon, they had a wildfire next to it. Still, it doesn't take away from the beauty, really, to me, because all the new growth below. You can see small trees just coming up. It's the regeneration. Wow, look at that. It's stunning. If I say wow or incredible or stunning, like I said earlier in the video, it's just because it is. And there's really, I don't know what other word to use for it. You just don't see this every day or in your lifetime unless you come to places like this trip I've been on. Seen so many amazing scenery scenes that it's really hard to comprehend unless you actually do it, which I highly recommend to everybody who watches this video. So there's all kinds of little hikes, but unfortunately I was researching bike rides, and I'll be taking a few bike rides later once I get to my campsite at Fish Creek Camp, I think it's called. Got 2 nights here. Man, what an amazing view after another. I forgot to mention it was 39 degrees where I stayed last night when I got up this morning. It's 46 according to the van right now. So it's a little chilly, but window down. Sorry about the bad camera work. Really red rock here. Reddish, dark brown, red. Not sure how you can phrase it. Like a little St. Mary Falls. I looked at it, it was 3.8 miles round trip, which is beyond my threshold. That's my daily threshold. So I did do a 5-mile day, but you can see the trails out there. It's real pretty. There's plenty of pictures on the internet, but it also has about 450 feet of elevation change, and possibility to see it there, so I think this is good, comfortable. It's hard to video and watch this road, it's a little windy. I did get around the diesel, he just pulled over and let me through. Valley down below there. Big climbing. 1,000 feet. It's at 6,000 feet right now. A little over actually, because I keep going up. draw it with the camera, but with my eye, I see streams of water running way up high. Looks like I'm coming through my first tunnel. Up there, you can see a van that's ahead of me. Can't film and drive. Heavy Runner Mountain was the name of that. Not sure why, but wow, there's another waterfall of some sort. The other side of this tunnel. Water coming down right there on the rock face. Obviously it's snow melt. Pretty cool. I'll pull over up here and see if I can see that water fall that I saw on the other side of the tunnel. Let's see here. If I can really see. Yeah, I can. Cool. Let's stop and get out. Just awesome. Feeds that river down there. What a view. What a view. Obviously it's a long way down there. Unbelievable. Wow, that's, you really hear that thing rushing. I just went over Logan Pass, and they have a big visitor center there. But we didn't stop. And I'm here for 2 days, so I can go back up here if I want. Oh, look at this. Mountain goat with babies. So that was pretty cool. Just seeing that mountain goat and its babies up at the high elevation. This is the wilderness. It's not anywhere near a city. Not at all. So this is 6% grade heading down the mountain into this other valley, I guess, from Logan Pass. I can see it, but you can't see it. Camera probably, but there's a huge valley down here. And this is, it's like rocks fall often. It's like and yes, it is a steep drop off down the side of this thing. You would not. Looks like a good place to take a swim if it was hot. Like 43 degrees.